Big breath in, big breath out. What's good, family? You already know what the deal is. Hopping in another video today. Real quick, let's get into it. Alright, so in this video, I want to talk about afterlife and after love. So, a lot of people are scared of death. A lot of people don't know what happens after you die. And a lot of people, religions, tell them that there's a heaven and a hell. If you do bad, you go to hell. It's good. It basically scares you, right? They scare you into living your life a certain way. And most people are scared because they don't even go that in depth about, fucking heaven and hell or none of that shit. So most people really are just led astray and confused when it comes to afterlife and all that stuff. But there's really nothing to be afraid of, right? There's really nothing to fear. If you still fear death at this point, if you still fear dying, then you are not on a spiritual journey yet. Because to be on a spiritual awakening or a journey, it first starts with the realization that death isn't even a bad thing. Death doesn't really exist, all right? So, yeah. So what I want you guys to know, what I made this video for, is that you have a soul. You have a spirit and a soul that cannot die. Okay, it just cannot die. It's immortal. Saying a lot of people have this soul, and a lot of people don't. Okay, so it is true that when some people die, they don't go anywhere because they don't have a soul in the first place. These are soulless beings. But if you do have a soul, which I'm assuming you're watching this video, you do, then yeah, souls cannot die actually, because there has been multiple cases of people getting their arm cut off or whatever it may be, and they can still feel their arm in that spot, or they can still feel that pain, because there actually is an astral body that isn't our physical three-dimensional body, and the astral body just doesn't die. Okay, so at this point in time, there's actually a spiritual war going on. Okay, there isn't a physical war. There's a spiritual war that's going on as of right now in time. They will try to tell you that there are countries versus countries. This is not the case. All the countries globally work together, and they put on a movie and a show that they are against each other, which they do this for a stage. They're staging all of this. The real war that's actually happening is nature versus these fucks, okay? These evil fucks, these evil reptilians, right? This is literally nature versus these evil fucks. Whatever you want to call them. Literally whatever you want to call them. We all know who they are, right? So, there's a spiritual war going on. It's not a war for land. It's not a war for money. It's not a war for crops. It's a war for your soul, your spirit, your essence, your life force, okay? There's a war going down, and they want to extract as much life force. They want to basically suck all the life out of you and make you into a zombie. This is basically what they are doing in today's society, okay? You can see it constantly with TVs, phones, computers, marijuana, alcohol, it just goes on. And basically, porn. Basically, by engaging in some of these particular activities on an unhealthy basis, basically makes you attached to it, okay? And this will lower your vibration. Alright, so why do I call it after love? Basically, the afterlife is after love. Once you leave this third dimension, the matrix, you will experience unconditional love. Okay? This is love that is unconditional, is infinite, is limited. So, when people actually kill themselves, they know right away they shouldn't have done it, because they feel unconditional love in the spiritual realm, and they understand all the problems that they could have fixed in the third dimension, okay? Because in the spiritual realm, there is no time. There is no time. The third dimension, there is time, but it's man-made. It's not real. Everyone is oblivious and under an influence called time, which does not really exist. Thus, by so many people believing it and putting it into the forefront of their lives, it makes it true in a way. So do you get what I'm saying? The consciousness is all one. We are all one consciousness. So if we are all thinking of the same thing, it becomes true. Okay, so this is what people don't understand. So there's a war going down for your soul, your spirituality, and your essence. They want to tear you down. Most of us, we are all angels of God, okay? We are sent here from God. We are created by whatever you want to call him, the creator, whatever. But God just means, generator. What else does it mean? Generator. It means something. I forgot what that shit means. It means something though. But it just means like generator and then dispenser, and then the O means something else. I forgot what that one means, but basically organizer, generator, organizer, dispenser. Okay, that's all that God stands for. Basically, the war for your spirit is taking you on a lower vibration. It's taking you to the fallen angel vibration. It's taking you to the lower astral plane where the lower entities reside. So if you are out here engaging in all this stuff, if you're out here engaging in porn, if you're abusing weed, if you're abusing anything, these demons are following you around. These archons are following you around, and they're waiting for you in the afterlife. So I hope you know this. The afterlife is not what you really think it is, okay? It's way different than what we're experiencing right here. You see the sun right there? You see this dirt right here? See, I can touch that dirt? This proves that I am in a third dimension. I'm in a box. Because this dirt is solid. Which proves I'm in a third dimension. I'm in a matrix, okay? In the fourth dimension, there are no walls. There are no boxes. There are no solid surfaces. There's just light, okay, and electricity. Basically, the higher dimension you go, the faster time is. The lower dimension you go, the slower time is. This is why they always say, oh, when you're having fun, time flies. When you're not, when you're in school, time goes by slow as fuck because you're in a lower dimension and it goes by slower. When you're in a higher dimension and you're positive, time will go by because time really truly does not exist. And they trick you to think time does exist, so you think time goes by fast. Assuming you do have a soul, okay? Once you reach the afterlife, you'll be greeted by any entities that have been with you throughout your life, okay? Any ancestor entities, any angels, any spirit guides, anything of that sort, all right? Because what is actually taking place is you are existing on multiple layers of reality without you even knowing it as of right now, okay? So right now, I am existing in so many different places right now, just in this one time. But I cannot see it with my own two eyes, but it's happening, okay? This is happening for everybody. It's what everyone has to understand as well. You are existing in so many different dimensions, okay? And you failing to know this, this is something that you must know, okay? The afterlife is nothing to fear, okay, guys? I'm just trying to get that in your head. The afterlife is not anything to fear. It's just all unconditional love, after love, okay? They make you, in the movies, they make you all brainwashed and they make you all scared of dying so that you are scared of it your whole life and kept at a low vibration. The lowest vibration is fear. So this is what they do. They use fear to trick you and to keep you at a low vibration for the rest of your life. Just know that afterlife is not a bad thing. Afterlife, death is not a bad thing, okay? The Egyptians used to sacrifice their own pets when they were leaving this world so that the animals could follow them into the journey into the afterlife. So do you get it? So basically what is happening is something way deeper than anyone knows. Everyone's living a wicked life, a backwards life, which means evil. Live backwards equals evil. So once they are sent to the afterlife, they are going to be greeted by some, you're going to be greeted by some shit, okay? And don't think you're not going to be judged. Yes, you are going to be judged in the afterlife, of course. Of course, they make you think this is not true. You know, they make you think, oh, you know, we only live once, YOLO. That is not true. You don't only live once. That's not even fucking true at all. This is a psyop, okay? They use that word YOLO as a psyop to make you do crazy shit because then convince you only live once. But this is not true. You live multiple, you live infinite times, okay? You are immortal. Your soul is infinite. Your soul is beyond even infinite, okay? Your soul is infinite. It's not even infinite. It's literally just reality. Your soul is reality, if you can understand that. Yeah, before I wrap the video up, I just want to say, like, really, guys, you know, there's nothing to fear, all right? You have to get over that fear because realize that they say there's 8 billion people on this earth. There's probably more. There's definitely more. I say it's about, like, I don't know, 20 billion, but think about who is scared of dying. Everybody. Everyone's scared of fucking dying. Think about in that one moment they're dying, think of how scared they are probably. Think about, that's probably everyone in the world scared of dying. Think about if you could be that one person who's just not scared and they're just happy. They're happy to go. Can you imagine this? If you can ascend into the afterlife through a positive emotion and a positive vibration, you will be rewarded, and also your energy from this matrix will be turned into something for good because it's positive energy. As if when someone dies and they're sad or mad or whatever, that negative energy gets transferred into something else negative. So it might be their family members. All that sad energy that was from the person dying transfers into the family members, so now they're all sad. Or it could be, you know, it could literally be anything, but this is why when people die happy, you know, it's not a fucking sad situation. It's not a sad scenario. They're happy to go. What is there to be sad about, okay? So, yeah. That's basically it for the video, guys. I might do a part 2 on this. If you want to know more about the afterlife, I suggest you look up or research the Tibetan Book of the Dead, alright? That's what I suggest you research. But besides that, guys, just enjoy your life and know you actually are here for a purpose, okay? You knew when you were gonna die. You knew how you're gonna die. You signed up for all of this stuff. So, you know, that's how this shit works. But I hope y'all are having a good ass day. Breathing in that good ass prana. And once I'm trying to tell you guys that this isn't the only life that you have, all right? Wait, hold up. All right, my bad. This isn't the only life that you guys have. You've lived multiple lives before this. You're going to live multiple lives after this. And the thing is that the multiple lives that you lived probably may have been human lives. Some of them weren't even human lives. Some of your old lives may have been on different planets. Some of your new lives will be on different planets as well. So take that into account, guys. Love you guys. Hope y'all love the video. You know, leave a like if you feel it. Leave a dislike if you don't fuck with it, whatever. You know, hope y'all have a good ass day. Stay drinking that alkaline. I'll see you in another video, ladies.